So I gotta say, the year has been pretty strong for Jordan Brand when it comes to their general release sneakers. We've seen a lot of heat come out, and there's been quite a few blunders too. So some shoes that were really ugly, we actually talked about in the last video, the top 10 worst Air Jordans of 2022 so far. So if you want to check that one out, check it out right after this video. Today is the very last video you can enter for the dark marina blue one giveaway. All you have to do is hit that like button down below, subscribe to the channel, and tell me what were your two favorite Air Jordan releases of the year so far. I'm also going to post a tweet on Twitter and on Instagram where you can enter one more time. Winner will be announced August 1st. Each of these shoes, I'm also going to be listing their the release date and also their release date price, or the retail price. And at the very end of each segment for the shoe, I'm also going to give you guys the average price for like a size 10 of that particular shoe, so you can compare what their retail price was to what they're going for right now on the aftermarket. Coming in at number 10 is a really popular silhouette, which I can understand if you have the shoe in your collection, even though you're probably tired of Jordan 4s. We have the military black Air Jordan 4. This white and black color combo on the Jordan 4 was really well done. They couldn't have made more like a better daily beater kind of shoe as a Jordan 4 other than like the white cement 4s or the bread 4s or the black. Okay, there's a lot of great options when it comes to daily colorways you can wear, or daily beater colorways for the Jordan 4. So if you missed out on any of the other ones that released, the military black Air Jordan 4 is definitely a top consideration for the Jordan you're gonna wear all year round. They also retail for $210 US on May 21st. So how much are they going for right now? Well, Editing Christian will put the price up right there. On to number 9. I love Jordan 12s, and it rightfully has a place on this list. We're talking about the Air Jordan 12 Playoff. The Playoff 12s released on March 11 for $210 US and is a fan favorite colorway of the Air Jordan 12. When this shoe released, I knew a lot of people were going to eat this one up because it is just a iconic colorway of the Jordan 12, and on top of that, it's super wearable. So even if you're not a huge Jordan collector, maybe you're not a huge fan of Jordan 12s, the colorway itself allows the shoe to be adopted into many sneaker collections out there. On to sneaker number 8, it is an Air Jordan 3, which I have physically here today. It's a shoe I actually bought with the intentions of reviewing, which is a thing that's happened so many times since COVID started, where I buy the shoe, I spend a lot of money on it, get it early, and then I don't review it. This is one of those exact cases. We have the Air Jordan 3 Cardinal. The Cardinal 3s right here are such a clean colorway of the Jordan 3. If you didn't have a Jordan 3 already that had like a white upper, that was like the main thing going on with the shoe, this is definitely one you might have considered adding to your collection this year. They nailed it on this release. The red is a really nice shade of red. The leather quality is solid on these, no complaints there. The Cardinal 3s released on February 19 for $200 US, and this is the price they're going for right now. Sneaker number 7 on this list, it is another shoe we physically have here. We're talking about the Air Jordan 1 Dark Marina Blue. This is a really great colorway for the Jordan 1, and if you missed out on the Royals, which by the way, we have a camp out vlog, one of the very few times I've camped out for shoes, we have that vlog, and there was a lot of drama. I'll leave that link down below if you want to see what it was like camping out for Jordan 1s years and years ago. I actually bought these sitting for retail in London. If you guys missed out on the London vlogs, I highly recommend you check them out. I'll have the London playlist link down below. And actually they have one more London vlog left to upload, so that'll go up pretty soon after this video. Now the retail price for these was $170 US, and this is what they're going for right now, which shouldn't be too much above retail because these were sitting for quite some time. On to number 6, it is a Jordan 1, which I don't have here, and it's a shoe that I think sold out pretty quickly, or a lot of people really like the shoe regardless. It's based off the iconic Air Jordan 1 Shadow. Number 6 are the Air Jordan 1 Rebellionaire. These released on March 16 for $170 US, and they are a really cool collectible Air Jordan 1. Now, I'm the type of person that likes to wear Jordan 1s a lot and like beat them to the ground. I like to wear my ones, okay? But I know a lot of people out there also like to collect their shoes and keep them DS, and if I were gonna be that kind of guy, this would probably be one of those shoes I would want to keep DS. The box is really cool, the concept is really cool, it has this all over print on top of the iconic Air Jordan 1 Shadow colorway, and then you got that massive X to mark the band logo, or the band mark on the very back of the shoe to pay homage to the band Air Jordan 1s. Now the resale prices weren't all that much when they released originally, and I'm not sure what they are at the moment as I film this, but they released for $170 170 US dollars, and this is how much they're going for on average now in a size 10. Things are heating up. We're down to our top 5 Air Jordans of 2022 so far, and I gotta say the list could get a little controversial. I might have to catch some hands in the comment section, but before we do get to the top 5, I want to give a huge thank you to today's video sponsor and partner for the last 6 months, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning platform where you get access to hundreds and hundreds of great courses ranging from things like graphic design to cooking to task management to even courses on YouTube with MKBHD as your teacher. I've been using Skillshare the last couple of months, and I gotta say it is really nice to refine my skills on certain things like YouTube, but also try new things like cooking, because I'm not that great of a chef. The first 1,000 people to click the link in the description will get a free 1-month trial to Skillshare, so you can try it out for yourself to see if it's right for you. And hey, what you might learn with that 1-month free trial of Skillshare might be able to change the course of your summer completely. So yeah, check out that link down below. On to our number 5 sneaker of the video. This is a Jordan 1 that actually released earlier this month, actually, July 2nd, 170 US dollars. We're talking about the Air Jordan 1 Stage Haze. Now, this is a super basic Air Jordan 1, and so I can understand why you might be surprised it made it so high up on the list. But when it comes to myself, when it comes to Jordan 1s, I love Jordan 1s you can wear on a very consistent basis, and when it has this kind of color blocking, it's a no-brainer. I love like the black toe kind of color blocking, but this time it's black and gray instead of black and red like the actual black toes. Honestly, I don't think the resale prices on these Jordan 1s are that crazy either, considering a lot of the Jordan 1 hype has definitely simmered down over the last couple of months. So if you wanted to actually buy Jordan 1s, right now is a really decent time to, because there's a lot of good colorways out there that are fetching a lot less than they would have a couple years ago if they were released back then. Number 4 is a shoe that we bought early on the channel. We gave away, we did a group giveaway with a couple of homies, Danny Moore, Arya MHD, Jordan Stamina. We bought it in Cool Kicks, California, early January. So, can you guess what shoe it was? It was the Air Jordan 6 UNC. The Air Jordan 6 UNC has got to be one of my favorite non-OG colorways of the Jordan 6. And if you missed out on the Carmines, or if you like the Carmines but maybe blue is your favorite color, the UNC 6s are a no-brainer. I don't actually have a pair in my collection, so I'd love to add a pair to my collection eventually, but just anything pretty much UNC branded when it comes to Jordan brand does really well. These sneakers got delayed and delayed and delayed, and some people actually thought that, or accused us of giving away a fake pair of UNC 6s because apparently Cool Kicks has a reputation for selling fake sneakers that I didn't know about. Hopefully they're real. I'm pretty sure they were real. Everything checked out, the box and everything, the smell, like everything was on point. So if you want to see the LA vlogs you might have missed out on earlier this year, check them out. LA vlogs will be linked down below. I'll leave the very first one there. And yeah, retail price was 210 US dollars. There was a pretty high resale value for a while, and then eventually it dipped down to getting close to retail right now from what I've seen. And our number 3 shoe is actually an Air Jordan 3 as well. We have the Air Jordan 3 SE Muslin, the Muslin 3s. And I actually had to look up what muslin or muslin meant, and it actually meant, I wrote it down here. It means a cotton fabric of plain weave. So some people also call these the canvas because the muslin, the canvas material, the fabric of plain weave is the main upper of the shoe, and it is a beautiful shoe. Now, it's not like your typical kind of like Air Jordan 3, which has some loud accent colors popping on it. It doesn't have the typical tumbled leather on it either. It's a colorway that you wouldn't typically see on a Jordan 3. It's like a grown man Air Jordan 3. So yeah, the Muslin 3 is dropped on March 25th for 200 US dollars, and this is the current resale prices for a size 10. Our number 2 Air Jordan of the year so far is a shoe that they had at resale stores in California in early January, I believe, for like 600, 700 US dollars. Like, some places were trying to tax up the butthole for this shoe. We're talking about the Red Thunder Air Jordan 4s. Now, this is a shoe I knew would be an instant sellout, and I'm sure a lot of you guys like this shoe too because it is so reminiscent of the iconic Bred Air Jordan 4. And I'm sure you guys know how expensive Bred 4s have gotten, and so I'm sure that's why the Red Thunders 4 have such a high resale price as well. It's a big reason because, hey, if you missed out on the Bred 4s, the Red Thunder 4s are on like the backup shoe, and this was a no-brainer to include on this list. list, and I'm sure a lot of you guys watching this video have the Red Thunder 4s in your collection as well. So yeah, these released on January 15 for $190 US, and this is what they're going for right now on average in a size 10. Our number one Air Jordan of the year so far is actually a sneaker that I've seen sitting in quite a few places. And if you actually saw my recent vlog where I went sneaker shopping in Vancouver, you'd actually see that they were sitting front and center at that really cool massive Foot Locker that had a lot of heat sitting. So check out the Vancouver vlog if you missed it, if I can't spell it out for you enough. On top of that, this shoe got a couple of restocks over the last couple of months, and it's a shoe that I would expect the resale value to be at least triple the retail price, but it really surprised me when I saw these sitting for retail, and actually I managed to buy 2 pairs, one in person and one online. So our number one sneaker or Air Jordan of the year so far is supposed to be in this box, and it's these right here, the Heritage Air Jordan 1s. Man, oh man, I love the Heritage 1s. It's not quite the Chicago Air Jordan 1, but when you have that white and red color combo on a Jordan 1 high, and they did the color blocking pretty decently. It's inspired by the Fragment collaboration that they just released. And if you like that shoe, you're probably gonna like this. The main difference is it doesn't have all the collaboration stampings, it doesn't have the higher quality elevated materials, it doesn't have that creamy sail midsole. Instead it goes for like the all pure white midsole right here, but you can even customize. I've seen a lot of people customize that right there. Probably one of the most underrated sneakers of the year, I'd have to say, because they didn't sell out. Like, they did sell out. The fact that resale value is like next to retail. I remember seeing on Twitter, okay, you could buy these with a like 20% off coupon at some places, which was just nuts to me. Like, you could buy a brand new Jordan 1 of this colorway, this colorway for under retail in 2022. Crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy. Before I head out, make sure you guys comment down below your 2 favorite Air Jordans of the year so far to enter the giveaway. Hit that like button and subscribe. And if you don't want to list your favorite 2 Air Jordans, just tell me what you thought about this video or my list. That works too. Check out the vlog where I bought these for retail in London. You can click on screen right now. Pretty good vlog if I do say so myself. All right, I'll catch you guys in that video. Peace out.